Alright, hello and welcome back to another deck profile, and this one is probably the spiciest, most indescribable, lolsy, wrathful. I had some words I was gonna say, but I forgot them all, so now I'm just saying stupid internet acronyms for shit, god damn it. Anyway, today we're taking a look at Maneater Bug Turbo. So yes, basically, I was challenged to make Maneater Bug Turbo in the comments of one of my videos as what seemed to be a big joke. But there's one problem with that. Challenge me to make a joke deck and I'll make the goddamn joke deck. So today we have Maneater Bug Turbo, and this is a very, very interesting deck to say the least, because this deck can randomly, it doesn't really do things, it does one thing, but it can randomly do that one thing very well. And basically that one thing is Maneater Bug. You flip it and you destroy a monster on the field, or you have Noble Maneater Bug, you flip it and destroy 2 monsters on the field. And that's not optional, so you do have to pop your own shit if you flip it and they don't have anything, or if it gets flipped. So that kind of sucks. But, so we have those starting off the lineup. And we also run, for the spice, the one copy of Parasite. Parasite, I've never actually used this or gotten it to go off. It flips, you put it in your opponent's deck, and then if they draw it, they special it and take 1,000. They have to have it upside down, or yeah, they put it face up in their deck, so obviously it doesn't work and play in real life because different sleeves. And then it's face up, and obviously whenever they shuffle, they're not going to shuffle this to the top. It's just, yeah, so this is just in there for spice and the lulz. And then we have three copies of Spirit of the Fall Wind. If it's normal summoned, you can add one flip monster from your deck to your hand. So this is essentially letting you run 9 copies of Maneater Bug, counting Noble Maneater Bug as Maneater Bug. But we actually will be going for Noble Maneater Bug more, just because popping 2 monsters is actually gives us disruption that can stop plays. We also run 3 copies of Prediction Princess Territory. Now, it's a ritual monster, 9 stars. During the end phase, you can special summon a flip monster from your grave, from your hand or graveyard in face down defense position, and then you can use one of these effects during either player's turn. You can either flip a face down monster face up or a face up monster face down. So this essentially lets us flip our Maneater Bugs at any time to disrupt our opponent. Or we can just flip their stuff face down, you know, but essentially what we're going to be doing is every turn we're just going to be flipping a Maneater Bug back down, back up, back down, back up, and just popping our opponent's stuff with that. But obviously we need ways to get to these cards. Obviously Noble Maneater Bug, which is the better one, is 5 stars, so it requires a tribute, and Territory is a ritual that needs 9 stars as tribute. So we're running Brilliant Fusion and Instant Fusion basically to help facilitate those plays. So we are running 3 Lone Fire, 1 Orpheus Scorpio, and 1 Darlingtonia Cobra, just to get to Brilliant Fusion and Instant Fusion, so that we're able to basically have some tribute fodder, have ritual fodder, things like that. And then obviously the 1 Trickline on the 1 Garnet for Brilliant Fusion. And obviously I get told I put Brilliant Fusion in every deck, but this is one deck where I think it's actually essential. It's not optional, it's really essential to get to actually run with any kind of speed whatsoever, because this will let you lets you summon Spirit of the Fall Wind and your Maneater Bugs. It lets you get Territory out. It lets you get Noble Maneater Bug out. I think it's actually essential for this deck. Then obviously we're running Territory, so we have 3 of its Ritual Spell. We have 3 Pre-Prep. We have 3 Brilliant Fusion. We have 3 Instant Fusion, which we use to target 2 Ragens, because he can flip himself face down, and then he's not destroyed during the end phase. And then whenever he flips back face up, he's unaffected by Instant Fusion, the effects of Instant Fusion anymore, so he can attack, he's not destroyed and all that. So we can basically use him to flip our Maneater Bugs face down if we don't have Territory, flip him back up, flip him back face down, flip him back up, essentially. So he's like a mini Territory kind of for the deck. And we also have 2 Ritual Sanctuary and a Terraforming, just to get to Territory. This with the Ritual Spell is alright if it's a slow game, because you can ditch the Ritual Spell and then the Ritual Spell searches next turn. We have 1 Upstart, and then we have 3 Strikes and a Warning, just for a little bit of stun in the back row, or a little bit of power in the back row, pretty much. For the extract, we're really not going to be going into it that much, except for the Ragens in the Saravanite, but just in case, we have a full fledged out extra deck. So we have 1 Mech-equipped Engineer, a Grand Pulse, a Break Sword, Emerald, Diamond Dire, which should be Tornado Dragon, but Tornado Dragon's still beta, Castel, the whole lightning package, Zenmayo, which is actually pretty spicy if you get it to go off, because Noble Maneater Bug, Raging, and Seraphonite are all 5s, and obviously you're going to be flipping a lot of stuff face down, and that can pop 2 of them. 1 Adris, and 1 VFD, just in case we get 2 Terra Trays out. And that essentially wraps it up for the deck. This is a quick one, there's really not much to explain, because you're just flipping the fucking Maneater Bug. But anyway, let's get into the replays. Alright, so getting into our first one here, we're up against Cyber Dragon. Obviously, he can make an Infinity this turn. Now, obviously he's playing like Zwei and some other stuff in there, Eltonin and things. But this one, we actually don't win this one. But it's so good, I still have to play it. So we're going to go ahead and roll it. So he's going first. So obviously he's going to go ahead and make an Infinity here with the Swaggy Parapsychroid and the Galaxy Soldier. So obviously we're going to go ahead, we're going to get him to negate the Brilliant Fusion with the Infinity, and then we're going to go through our whole Lone Fire thing here. Obviously you just tribute the Lone Fires to deck then, and now we have the entire Plant Engine out of our deck. So we'll, obviously we drew the Trick Clown, so that's but we'll ditch that, special it back, so we basically still get it off the Brilliant Fusion, Normal Summon Spirit of the Following, get our Noble Maneater Bug, Castel that Infinity out of here, and we're going to make a Mech-equipped Engineer here. Because I believe we already used both of our normal summons. Yes, Spirit of the Fall Winds to get to the Noble Maneater Bug and the Predator Plants, so we couldn't tribute for it. But we're going to go ahead and get some damage in here with Castel and Engineer. And then main phase 2, get our Raging ready, so that, you know, if we get our Noble Maneater Bug play set up next turn, we'll be ready to actually do something with it and be able to use it multiple times. But he's going to go ahead and Galaxy Soldier again here and make the Infinity. Once again, suck up our Castel and swing over our Raging, which obviously sucks for us. So we're going to get another Spirit of the Fall Wind, we'll normal that, we'll grab a regular Maneater Bug, and just set that in defense. Now we're going to go ahead and use the Mech-equipped Engineer here to try to bait the Infinity, which obviously we did. But he's going to go ahead and activate the Infusion Panzer Dragon tribute for Galaxy Soldier, and he's not going to swing into our face-down Maneater Bug, which is the saddest thing to ever happen. But now here we go. Here's the spice. Okay, so obviously he has 1 negate, but we have 2 Maneater Bugs. So I'm hype. I'm ready to pop an Infinity with a Maneater Bug. This is about to be the greatest moment of my life. But he top decks Cyber Repair Plant, and you know what he can search off Cyber Repair Plant? Fucking Kaiju. And you know what he can Kaiju? Fucking Maneater Bug. This is the first time in Yu-Gi-Oh! History that a Maneater Bug has gotten Kaiju'd, and it actually worked and won him the duel, because then he can negate only one of the Maneater Bugs. It's fucking bullshit. This is bullshit. He Kaiju'd a face down Maneater Bug. I call bullshit. And obviously we just don't have anything left. We're gonna go ahead and Infusion just try to get something. Obviously it's gonna get negated. And we're just going to pass it over to him, and we're going to get fucked here. But, oh my god. I had to show that one off just because of the fact that a Maneater Bug got Kaiju'd for the first time in Yu-Gi-Oh! History. You saw it right here. Alright, so getting into our second one here, we're going against Blue Eyes Buster Blader. I believe that's really nothing else it could be. Yeah, it's pretty much just Blue Eyes Buster Blader here, which is a decent deck. So we're going to go ahead and roll this. So obviously, Brilliant Fusion, Trick Clown, all the usual bollocks. Then we'll upstart just in case. So we get a strike. We'll tribute for the Noble Maneater Bug, set a warning and a strike. So we're set up pretty damn good here. He's going to Sage, cards Consonants, some other stuff, but he's not going to be able to actually like fully go off here. So we're going to get another turn. But obviously we have a Noble Maneater Bug. If we flip that, we have to pop our own stuff. So we're just going to go ahead and set a regular Maneater Bug. Pass over to him. We'll strike the Buster Dragon. He's going to go ahead and bring out the Buster Blighter, the Dragon Destroyer Swordsman, swing through this Seraphonite, but he's not ready for it. He's not ready. Not the Terror Tray. That doesn't even matter. He's not ready for the real spice of the deck. Here we go. Flip Maneater Bug, out Buster Blader. Obviously, Maneater Bug should be in every meta deck. It's instant, not instant, but I'm just making shit up for this. It's instant removal for any problem card, well, only monster, but you know, any problem card your opponent has. And then look at this, bam, set it back and face down, ready to go again. Show me what you got. Now, this is going to Twin Twister, but he can't do anything from there because he's just bricking with some big monsters in hand. We'll grab another Terra Tray. We'll go ahead, search another one with the Ritual spell to put some more damage on board, and here we go. Alright, we get him down to 450. Now, obviously, we could Man-Eater Bug for exact gain, but that's not spicy enough, so we're going to flip our own Noble Man-Eater Bug, which forces us to pop 2 of our own cards and swing for game. I love this deck so much. Alright, getting into our last one here, we're up against Synchrons, and he's going to do some Inferno Reckless Summon shenanigans, and just general some Synchron stuff here, although, you know, obviously some of it's iffy. But we're playing Man-Eater Bug Turbo, so fuck it. So we're going to go ahead and ditch the Brilliant Fusion for a Prediction Ritual, just because we already drew the Trick Clown, and obviously we're not really summoning anything, so the Brilliant Fusion isn't really giving us that much at the moment. But so the Instant Fusion is actually going to be a bit better. So we'll go ahead to Instant Fusion, set the Rage and back face down, and we have a warning. So I'm hoping this will live through the turn. He's going to go ahead, set one, and then tuning, which is interesting. Him a little Scrap Fist, so nothing great going on there. And oh yeah, here we go. We got the Man-Eater Bug. Bam. Basically what I'm doing there with the Ritual Sanctuary, it's because this can search Engrave. I'm ditching it for another one just because that means next turn we can get another Terra Tray to hand. So that's essentially just replacing itself and more. So that's why we're doing that. We're going to go ahead and tribute over the Trick Clown, special it back, bam. See, look at how good that is. Look at how good that is. We didn't even use up resources. Noble Man-Eater Bug is obviously too OP for people to play it, because then no one would want to play it against them. It just too good, too good. So we're going to go ahead and flip the Raging, swing it over the Queebolt Hedgehog, and pass it over to him. Now he's going to go ahead and Night Beam or Warning, which sucks ass for us. But now he's got 3 Junk Synchrons in hand. He's going to go ahead and Queebolt, Inferno Reckless Summon. Yep, do that. He's going to Junk Warrior. That's actually going to gain some decent attack. We're just going to go ahead and flip that face down before it can do anything. And he's going to Sky Cavalry into our Raging. Oh, but he doesn't know. He doesn't know that there's something waiting for him. Now we're going to go ahead and get the Terra Tray. We'll go ahead. Okay. We Noble Man-Eater Bug. All this stuff he put hard work into. Just flip a Noble Man-Eater Bug and say, fuck you. We'll go ahead and instant fusion for the Raging. Tribute those 2 for the Terra Tray. Bring back the Trick Clown, since we can just special the Noble Man-Eater Bug off Terra Tray during the end phase. We'll go ahead and, because that was off Instant Fusion, we'll flip it face down with its own effect. Terra Tray will flip it back face up. Now it won't be destroyed. Lincoln attacks. We'll get 22 in there. And then during the end phase, bam, set that Noble Man-Eater Bug back. He's going to go ahead and Junk Synchron again. Queebolt, Inferno Reckless Summon. We're just going to go ahead and flip the Junk Synchron so he can't make any Synchro plays, because now he just has some level 2s. He's going to go ahead and make an Armored Kappa, but bam, blown out by Noble Man-Eater Bug. And then we're just pretty much, we got it at this point. But why not make another Terra Tray, right? Actually, we don't even make Terra Tray. We just fucking flip Noble Man-Eater Bug, pop Trick Clown. And look at that. We didn't even special the Trick Clown back. But we could have special it back. Doesn't even matter if we have to blow up our own shit. And then we're going to get game here with Noble Man-Eater fucking Bug. Alright, so that is Man-Eater Bug Turbo. And I have to say, this is one of the funnest things I have done in so goddamn long. Like, this is just, it's so stupid. It shouldn't work at all, but somehow I actually won games with it. Obviously, they weren't against, you know, the best of decks. Obviously, this isn't going to beat Zoo or anything. But it's it's Man-Eater Bug Turbo. And I went online with this, and I played actual people online with a deck based around Man-Eater Bug. It's just so stupid. But anyway, I'm going to see if I can do some more stupid decks like this. Obviously, I've, you know, just made a few decks like this in my spare time before, but nothing this fantastic before. So if you have any ideas for stupid decks like this, or just real decks, you can leave them down in the comments below. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.